We're back at the garden. Gonna get to work. I just wanted you to see this little bit here because we are going to be putting up our Thai kites. So back in the 90s and early 2000s, before Mark and I started our family, we traveled to Thailand. I love Thailand. I've been there 3 times. When our daughter was born, we were going to move there, but unfortunately the bombing started happening, so the world was in a crisis and we didn't go. So we stayed, and then we had our son, and that kind of anchored us here, uh, which is great, but you know, life is just that way. You have certain thoughts about what's going to happen, and then it doesn't always turn out like that. But Thailand, I will make it back there to be with you again. Yeah. So anyway, we brought back these kites. Long tails, and they look wonderful in the garden. We have 5, maybe 6, and I'm going to be putting them on big bamboo poles and add the structure to the garden. So that's the other thing that I love about the garden, is it's not just you're growing these beautiful plants to feed your family, but you can also decorate it for them. So let's get started. So here they are. Before we get them up, I want you to see how cute they are. Okay, so I have my bamboo down there, have my kite here, and what happens if you have too much slack for your kite? It like goes around the bamboo and gets all tied up in there, and it doesn't really like it. So I'm gonna tie them kind of close to the tip, but enough to where they can still like move in the wind. Okay, so here's my fishing line that I'm gonna use, and let's get started. So we have these 3 left to place. So let's get started. Oh yeah, that one's just going for it. Fantastic. Oh, yes. Hopefully this is an animal deterrent. So I mentioned we were in Thailand. Can you see the Thai writing? These are the Thai eggplant that we bought in Thailand and brought them home. And those are the seeds. Goodness, last year they came up. I know they're good. Look, that packaging has foil. That's amazing. Anyway, there they are. A whole bunch fell out, so there are a lot that are buried in the soil, but I will thin them. Thai eggplant planted. So there we have a tomatillo. So in this garden here, I think this is a tomatillo and I think that is a tomatillo, but I'm not exactly sure. But the leaf structure looks the same, so I'm gonna bank that they are. They weren't labeled, but they came up and I planted them in this wonderful little bed. So now we're gonna work on this bed. As you can see, I've got the structure up and I have some more little bamboo pieces that I can add to this. But this is where we're gonna put the snap peas. Yeah, again, I'm gonna just try them straight into the ground because when I started them in the trays, they didn't want to come up. The kites are moving so nicely. Just the subtle breeze. Subtle breeze. Yeah, kitty. Okay, I have some cucumbers here that I'm going to plant along with this martini cucumber. So I'm gonna dig my hole. Hi, kitty. Beautiful. Hi, kitty. Good. Now these. We'll just see what happens. Okay. Yes, kitty. Now the peas. Little Marble and Sugar Daddy. Okay? Okay. Now again, there is a problem with the creatures. They love to take these little plants out of the ground. So I'm gonna have to use some fencing around this until things get started. I'll put some bird fencing. Yeah. Now we're gonna plant the soybeans. Oh my goodness. Grass. I don't know if they should be separated or not, but I'm not gonna do that. We're gonna just plant them in here. Excellent roots. Yes. Okay, perfect. Good. They are just getting chopped up. Okay. So I covered the green beans and I covered the peas. Hopefully these wonderful things, the bird netting, will keep out the birds, because you know they can't help themselves. You really do. All the birdies are like, let me eat, I want to plant, I want to eat, let me scratch, I want your seeds.